Hello, everyone. This podcast is about our graduates, the class of 2025. Every year, we present the Royalty Award to students who begin their journey with us in kindergarten and stayed until graduation. Let's hear their stories and discover what made them choose Al Riyada as their second home for all these years. And please help me welcome our students, class of 2025, as I call Fruits of Al Riyada. Welcome to Al Riyada International School podcast. Today I'm joined by our graduates. In a few weeks they'll be graduating, class of 2025. So let's hear their perspective about Riyada. They started their journey from kindergarten, almost 14 years now, and they'll be graduating. So let's see what they have to say about Al Riyada. So let me start with you. So 14 years you're gonna be in Riyada. You started kindergarten. So can you tell me what made you stay in Al Riyada for 14 years? That, I know that some of the students, they changed the school, they tried this school, that school. What made you stay in Riyada for 14 years?
One of the main reasons I stayed in the school was the teachers. Al Riyada has one of the excellent teachers in the whole Al-Hasa. One of the best and prestigious teachers.
What did you see about Riyada that you didn't find in another school? Yeah.
One of the things that I like about Riyada is the diversity of the students. You see students from different regions in the same class, and this gives more opportunity to create different friends and learn about other cultures. And one of the reasons I actually stayed is this is one of the few schools in Al-Ahsa that teach the British curriculum. So Riyada for me is like a second home, not just a school. I've always felt welcomed in here. I enjoyed my time, all of my 14 years. And these are one of the few, these are like my friends from the kindergarten. I've known them. Although I've not been in the same class as Mun'im or Abdul Ghani, I was with Adam since kindergarten. We grew up together, we sat next to each other, we shared wonderful memories.
And it's very interesting. You said the diversity, you learn about different cultures, and to get to know each other, grow together, grow and learn together. So this is very important. So what about you? So you've been here from kindergarten as well. So what made you stay, and what is the difference between Riyada and other school according to, I know you have friends in another schools as well. So you'll get together. What is the difference?
That's one of my favorite things about school. It was always improving. I remember in grade 2 there was no smart boards, and then when I came in grade 3, the whole school was filled with smart board, which is an improvement in just 1 year. And that also my friends and teachers. The teachers really helped us go through lots of classes. I remember my teacher when I was young, Mr. Jimbo, Mr. Nixon. They all helped us, and till now I still try to keep talking with them.
Thank you. And what about you? So what you say or your experience about Al Riyada for 14, they're soon going to be 14 years. So what is the thing that made you stay this long in Riyada?
I'd say it's probably my friends. I've met many people from different nations of the world, different cultures. And honestly, the closest time I got to possibly leaving Riyada was when my friends had to leave to go back to their countries. But I stayed because of the teachers that were here to teach me all the things I wanted to know, all the things I needed. Like Mr. Elton, I wouldn't be able to speak English this well if it wasn't for him being so strict on everyone. You forget a full stop in a sentence, you lose 5 marks. It's very strict. But
just imagine remembering Mr. Elton. That's really such a long time ago.
I believe last year I had with him was grade 2, grade 1, something.
Yeah,
3 maybe.
Yeah,
2 and 3.
wow, yes.
He was a very great teacher, but he's one among the many that we've had that were great. Mr. Omar, just really not much words to put for him. He's the greatest teacher. There's not enough words to describe him. He made my love for physics. He was so enthusiastic with how he explains the topics and things. He would answer any question, even if it's not related to our curriculum or what we're taking. He'll still take time to entertain all of it. So.
Oh, that's very nice. Okay, for you, let me ask you, what about which teacher you can name that made a significant impact on your life? Just name one teacher that really, and I know it must be very difficult because you went through many teachers for 14 years, yeah.
I believe Mr. Ibrahim has made he's been teaching me since grade 2 Urdu. And over the past years, he has taught me wisdom, stories, and guided me through everything. He's like my second father as well. Without him, I would have made a lot of mistakes as well, and not only that, I was not doing well during my high school because everything was so complex. But Mr. Ibrahim helped me out in that process.
That's very nice. Yeah, he's very understanding teacher and he's very patient and he's very approachable. Okay, can you just share? Okay, also, can you share what is your fondest memory of Reeyada that you're gonna remember always? Like, what do you think? Whether it's with teachers, with your classmates, what do you think that you're gonna remember the most, the funniest,
The most.
or the fondest, whatever? Yeah.
I believe it will be grade 9. We had the most fun in grade 9. We were growing up. We had to we were being exposed to a lot of new things. We had freedom of speech as well. You could do anything in the class as well. And the people I met in grade 9 were magnificent. The impact they made on me, surreal to be honest.
Okay, so what about you? What you gonna remember? Because soon you're gonna be ready to leave for university, next phase of your life. So what you gonna remember the most about that you created 14 years, your memory?
In Reeyada, I honestly have a lot of memories. I cannot pick one. Each and every grade has its unique experiences, and they all have new people, new memories. I can't pick one, but honestly, my favorite year would be grade 11, because mainly we we had more. But I say this more interesting things happened. We grew up and we started understanding more about
It's
life.
understanding, yeah. As I said, yeah.
And we
What about you? What you think that gonna stuck with you from 14 years that you have created?
Mostly it's gonna be grade 9. Like there are all of the years there's memory from each one, but grade 9 had the most because it was just coming back from Corona. Everyone was still wearing masks and all that. So after that, life started to become usual again. We started hanging out, made more friends, and also another experience. It was in grade 1 that I remember for most of my life because it's buried in my skull. One of my friends pushed me into the door and hit my head. And I think I started bleeding, but thankfully the teacher was fast to react and helped me.
That's funny. And what about you? What you gonna take with you from your 14 years in Reeyada?
I believe it would be my first year in Reeyada, KG2. That's when I met a boy that used to study here. His name was Ahmed Tamer. I remember I could barely talk English. All I knew was to say, "Hey, my name is Manam, and this is my first year." That's all I knew how to say. So I started talking with him in pretty broken Arabic about cartoons and stuff. That's how we became friends originally. And every single period we would have, I'd always pester him "Hey, what's this teacher saying? What's this teacher saying?" Because I didn't understand English at all. So he would take time to slowly tell me every single word and what they meant, and eventually I started learning and started speaking English myself. But he was a great friend. He really took time to help me and help me improve.
It's like a comfort, like a
Yeah. I still talk to him up to this day, even though he's not here anymore.
But you'll keep in touch.
Yeah, we're still really good friends actually. We talk very often.
Okay, so the next question will be: so all of you, since you're from kindergarten, so you're planning to keep in touch with each other. You created a group that I know you'll be going to different countries to study. So I hope that you're gonna keep in touch with each other.
We do keep in touch with each other actually. We already have a few group chats that we all talk with each other, and we also meet up very often outside of school, at malls, different places. So
Yeah.
I'd hope we keep in touch with each other.
I hope so. So keep in touch. Which field you're going into? Yeah.
Really want to go into something either computer related or electrical related. So software engineering would be my first option. Then it'll be computer science, and then it'll be mechanical engineering. Those are my three go-to ones. And hopefully I get into an acceptable place and with the courses that I want to take.
Okay, and you, what profession you gonna go into?
I love technology, so I want to make it technology based. So it's mostly going to be either software engineering cybersecurity, or artificial intelligence. Like, those three majors are my favorite in my opinion, and I feel like in the future this is going to help a lot of countries, especially the artificial intelligence and cybersecurity.
It's coming very fast
Yes,
now in the future. What profession you gonna get into?
I share the same love for technology as Adam. So probably something around computer science, electrical engineering, AI will be one of my professions. I don't know about my specialty, but I look forward to it.
Do you think that Reeyada is providing ICT and science? Don't you think that we created this environment to to develop this love for ICT, and we are preparing you? Do you think Reeyada is preparing you for the future?
For the future, yes, I think Reeyada prepared us well for the future, and for the ICT, I like the last year's robotics club. It showed us a lot of new technology, especially Mr. Exter. He was the head of the club, and Mr. Exter taught us ICT in grade 10 and below. He helped us, and he ignited my love for technology.
Now, first British school, as I said, for IGCSE A level, Cambridge. So this is a 25. We are celebrating 25 years of Al Reeyada this year. So 2025, class of 2025. So remember this. This is the history you're making. So in last 25 years, we evolved and we grew and things like this. So what do you say to the other class, students, grade 11, 10 and 11? What message do you want to say about Reeyada and what you learned, and what advice would you give it to other students here?
My advice to upcoming graduates would be enjoy everything you have. Enjoy your last moments. These are the moments you miss them a lot, especially when you're older. Just a few days ago, I was stalking early graduates of Reeyada from 2009 and 13 on LinkedIn, and it didn't feel real, to be honest. Once they used to studying the other ones, and I know most of them as well.
Okay. So now, since you're going to be going, I believe that your parents are going to be here. So Reeyada is your not only like a second home, basically the main every day, for the last 14 years. So I hope that you're all going to be coming during the holiday and seeing you, meeting up with the teachers, and you're going to see that. So what would you like to see Reeyada do next? Like what is your opinion that we should expand in which area?
I think they should bring back the clubs. This year, they took them. They were like a really nice part of the month. So I hope that they bring it back. And other improvements would be to add more field trips and other add more activities than just daily school day. Like nowadays, unlike last year, now we include technology more. I see kids using their tablets, computers more than before, which is a really nice addition. Creating using Kahoot and Twitter, which create competition and make students enjoy learning more. I hope they add more activities like this in the future.
What do you think? In your point of view, that Reeyada should focus on which area?
My opinion is to develop their love for the passion for a subject since young age. So I'd love having the profession days, people of professions coming to school, showing students.
It's like a career day.
Yes, career.
Yeah, so it's different people coming, speak about students, about different.
Showing their work and how it all happens. So that develop the love for a subject since a young age. So they know they'd have a career in that area, and they'd have start developing skills from a young age.
What's your opinion about the areas that you like to see that we improve?
I really feel like Reeyada could improve in the creativity aspect, like helping students be more creative. Ways to do this could be bring back clubs, like Tom said, right? This should encourage people to make projects, for robotics. They can make robots. They can make for science, like they could do like those volcanoes that they make like science fairs. And I'd see like competitions, like small competitions for certain things would really help people, like encourage them to push harder, to try to improve on their hobbies. It would also help people to make hobbies too. So I feel like Ariada does like teaching fine, like knowledge and things just perfectly, right? But it could improve in creativity.
Okay, so what you call this? So what is your favorite subject?
Favorite subject? Physics.
Why?
I just love knowing how the day-to-day things that we experience function, like why do things like fall in certain ways, like projectile
So you
motion.
have
That's my favorite
curiosity,
lesson.
yeah.
Yes, if I were to throw a ball this way, how will it come down? I love the projectile motion. It's my favorite lesson, and it just challenges you. I really like to think before I answer certain things, and physics just gives me that feeling that I love so
That's
much.
very nice. What about you? What's your favorite subject and why?
For me, it's probably mathematics or computer science, but mainly mathematics because I love working with numbers. And like the questions give you, make you use complex formulas. You have to
Problem solving, yeah.
yes, the problem solving is one of my favorite aspects, which is mainly in math and CS, which is like why I love them. So you get a question and you have to get a formula, get the values. There's a lot of problem solving in both.
I think I was seeing on the news just a few days ago that they said the future, most of the people will be going into mathematics. Mathematics is creating like a buzz now that it's all, giving students problem solving, critical thinking, and finding solutions and stuff. Yeah, a lot of this is, now a lot of things are going into med direction.
Critical thinking and problem solving are probably like the best two skills for most jobs and for the
Yes,
future.
yeah, right. That's yeah. And what about you? So, what is your favorite subject and why?
Honestly, I love math and physics together because I feel like they're meant to be one.
Actually, it is. It is connected. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
so
they are.
connected.
There are math part. There's a science part. Yeah.
I love the physics because it tells the truth about the world, and not just that. It like applies the math that I study. It shows how the math applies to the real world. Like I'll be studying math. We don't use a lot of examples in math. We just study how the formulas are made and how they work. But what they're implemented in is in physics. So that's what I really enjoy. Like when I learn about electric fields, you can see like you can use the integration from math to derive new formulas and see how charges interact. Other than that, I feel like the problem-solving aspect of math is so fun because when I solve math and I'm stuck in a difficult question, I'm forced to think outside of the box.
Yes, yeah. That forces you to think
Be
outside the
creative
box. Yeah.
and innovative sometimes. So the solution part is really enjoyable for me.
So, what about you? What's your favorite subject and why?
My favorite subject is mathematics, probably, because I love complexity. To be honest, the complexity in maths it just makes me. The complexity in maths is like strategic thinking. It doesn't only applies in maths but also in real life. Furthermore, it will also help me in my field and career as well.
Exactly. Now, describe Reeyada with one word. One word. Yeah.
Magnificent.
Next.
Inspiring, that's the word.
Inspiring. Okay.
Igniting.
Igniting. Okay. Yeah.
Impeccable.
Okay. See, okay, so in 2 weeks' time, you'll be graduating and leaving Al Reeyada. And I know that, as you all said, Reeyada prepared you for the challenges ahead to, and there are going to be a lot of challenges, things like, in the world now. So, and as I said, so I'm glad that your, British curriculum, British system, I know from the former students, every time, they give us feedback that Reeyada, because of the British system is so strong and very advanced, so they are, when they go to university, it becomes easier. Do you feel that way?
100%. Totally.
So do you think the British system is the system that every student should focus on if they really want to go into universities and stuff?
I believe British is the curriculum. It's
Very rich, yeah?
It's very, very rich. Especially in the university, you can skip a year as well because the studies are so advanced and deep. They help you a lot in your universities concepts. Furthermore, if you want like social life, extra activities, I would say American curriculum is the best one.
Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I wish you all the best. Okay, let me ask you. When you were very young, so do you think I was very strict principal? I was always on your case. What do you say? Case. What do you say?
Back in KG1, like, I don't know, maybe the word spread around that you were very strict. And
Yeah, that's how they portrayed me.
So
Very,
we-
be honest. Be
yeah.
honest.
I
Yeah.
will always hear you shouting in the hall. You could be on another floor and I would still hear you, like, your voice. And so the rumors and hearing your voice from a distance. And when you walk into the class, like you walk with this like ominous aura. It's just everything's just that silent.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
silent, trembling. So it's a moment like the heart is racing. So you just stay silent.
Yeah, I know. They said that when I walk and everything, they heard my voice from far away. Everything,
Everything.
teachers and students got very quiet and everything, and they were the ones who were sitting. They got start moving. So, what? Anything else you want to say? How you felt that? So, what do you think that we did a great job of I mean, the opening Reeyada and bringing the opening Reeyada to serve to provide education to Al Hassa community, whether it's foreigners or for the Saudis. So, what do you think?
In terms of education, I think the curriculum that they teach in here are the British curriculum specifically is a very excellent curriculum. It covers all the necessary parts. Even it goes into too much detail sometimes, but I feel like it's a very challenging curriculum as well.
Of course, if you put the students in a challenging environment, they will become challenging. Yes. So, anything else you want to add? Anybody else want to say or share anything?
Because I do believe the British curriculum prepares the student for universities. As I have also friends in university. Usually, what they say is like the first year they get out of the concepts from A levels, which makes it easier to understand. So like the first year of university would be way easier with the advanced levels.
Yeah, because I hear from a lot of former students that it was very easy when they went. Even the parents, when their children went to university, it was very easy for them because of the the strong, rich curriculum of British. So, anything else anybody wants to share or?
I feel like the British curriculum for IGCSE, right? It'll help you a lot during like the first year university. It pretty much covers like most, if not all of it, and maybe some of the second year too. But at the same time, it's not easy at all. It will challenge you, but if you're ready to take on the challenge, of course, then it's probably one of the best things you can do for yourself. And the things you learn in it, right? You could sometimes use in your day-to-day life, like all these math equations and things that I've learned. I still use it sometimes when I'm programming, just for fun or for my upcoming exams too. So you use it in your day-to-day life. You could see something, how it functions, and think, oh yeah, I remember studying something like this in physics. So.
And look at that, all of you from kindergarten to see the diversity. Look at the different culture you all. So this is what for me, Reeyada, what I love about is the diversity from different culture. We come together and get to know each other. Anyway, thank you all very much for joining this podcast, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. We're gonna be seeing you in 2 weeks' time, graduating, and your parents, I want to thank your parents as well for supporting Reeyada, choosing Reeyada, and be patient for 14 years. And as I said, it became a Reeyada family. So thank you all for joining and wish you all the best. Okay, thank you.